We are a one-stop shop for survivors of domestic violence.
A recent report from the National Domestic Violence Hotline shows a 9% increase in calls and texts about domestic violence since the start of the pandemic. I'm Dylan Zuccarello. On tonight's Florida Focus, reporter Leonardo Santos shows us how local domestic violence centers are reaching out to help those in need.
Because of the pandemic, people were ordered to stay at home. This forced many people to be very close with their abusers for a long period of time. The National Domestic Violence Center report says that 78% of their contacts are from women. It also says that 58% of the conversations from calls, chats, or texts are about receiving abuse from their partner.
Everywhere you go, there he or she is. It makes it pretty hard to call or text or message us to get the help you need. And so we saw at the very beginning of the pandemic that it was actually harder for survivors to reach out for services.
In Florida, about 38% of women and 30% of men experience domestic violence. Tampa is third for contacts received by the National Domestic Violence Hotline in Florida. The Spring of Tampa Bay and Mary Martha House are two domestic violence centers in the local area that provide resources for survivors.
In addition to emergency shelter and transitional housing, we provide support services depending on what their barriers are. For the most part, it's counseling, access to legal advice, medical health, employment readiness.
Murphy from the Spring of Tampa Bay believes in order to help out those being affected by domestic violence, it's important to hear them out and not blame them.
Our goal is not to, shame you into leaving the relationship. We recognize when somebody comes to us that they may not be ready to leave a relationship. So we can help you if you're still in that relationship. We can help you be safer.
Although these domestic violence centers are in the Tampa area, there are many more across the state. If you or someone you know needs help and wants to reach out, you can visit thehotline.org or call 1-800-799-SAFE to find local resources in your area. Reporting for Florida Focus, I'm Leo Santos.
Thank you for watching Florida Focus and have a great evening.